young at heart but not young in years. It's already saved millions of seniors on Medicare, hundreds of dollars on their prescription medicine. Insurance companies can no longer put lifetime limits on their care or discriminate against children with pre-existing conditions. And soon you'll no longer be able to charge women more for the same care just because they're women. That's what change looks like. Anybody who thinks that this election doesn't matter, know this. My opponent has promised to repeal all of the things we just talked about as soon as he takes office. Says he'd do it on day one. If he gets the chance, he'll rubber stamp the agenda of this Republican Congress the second he takes office. Virginia, we can't give him that chance. I know he's called himself severely conservative. But there's nothing conservative about a government that prevents a woman from making her own health care decisions. He talks about freedom. But freedom's the ability to choose the care you need when you need it. Freedom's the ability to change jobs or start your own business without the fear of losing your health insurance. Freedom is the knowledge that you'll no longer be charged more than men for the same health care. Or be not afforded your coverage just because you beat cancer. When the next president and Congress could tip the balance of the highest court in the land in a way that turns back the clock for women and families for decades to come, you don't want someone who needs to ask for binders of women. You want a president who's already appointed two unbelievable women to the Supreme Court. Between going backward and moving forward has never been so clear. But now that we're 18 days out from the election, one more year! This is severely conservative. I want you to think he was severely kidding about everything he said last year. He told folks he was the ideal candidate for the Tea Party. Now suddenly he's saying, what, who, me? He's forgetting what his own positions are, and he's betting that you will too. I mean, he's changing up so much, backtracking and sidestepping. We gotta name this condition that he's going through. I think it's called Romnesia. With it. Because I want to make sure nobody else catches it. If you say you're for equal pay for equal work, but you keep refusing to say whether or not you'd sign a bill that protects equal pay for equal work, you might have amnesia. If you say women should have access to contraceptive care, but you support legislation that would let your employer deny you contraceptive care, you might have a case of amnesia. If you say you'll protect a woman's right to choose, but you stand up in a primary debate and said that you'd be delighted to sign a law outlawing that right to choose in all cases, man, you definitely got amnesia. To other issues. If you say earlier in the year, I'm going to give a tax cut to the top 1%, and then in a debate you say, I don't know anything about giving tax cuts to rich folks. You you need to get a thermometer. Take your temperature because you probably got Romney. If you say that you're a champion of the coal industry, when while you were governor you stood in front of the coal plant and said this plant will kill you. You're beginning to be able to identify these symptoms. And if you come down with a case of amnesia, and you have the policies that are still on your website, or the promises you've made over the 6 years you've been running for president, here's the good news.
College is only 4.
These are economic issues. I want my daughters to have the same opportunities as anybody's sons. I believe America does better. The economy grows more. We create more jobs when everybody participates. When everyone's getting a fair shot. Everybody's getting a fair shake. Everybody's playing by the same rules. Everybody's doing their fair share. That's why I'm running for a second term.
4 more years! 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 4 more years!
4 years ago, I told you we'd end the war in Iraq, and we did. I said we'd end the war in Afghanistan, we are. I said we'd refocus on the terrorists who actually attacked us on 9/11, and we have. Al-Qaeda's on the path to defeat. Osama bin Laden is dead. 4 years ago, I promised to cut taxes for middle-class families, and I have. I promised to cut taxes for small business owners. We have 18 times. We got every dime back from the banks that we used to rescue those banks. We passed laws to end taxpayer-funded Wall Street bailouts for good. We repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Detroit go bankrupt. We said, we're not going to take your advice. We reinvented the dying auto industry. It's come roaring back. 4 years after the worst economic crisis of our lifetime, we're moving. After losing 800,000 jobs a month when I took office, businesses have now added over 5 million new jobs. Unemployment has fallen from 10% to 7.8%. Nearly doubled. 401ks are starting to recover. Manufacturing's coming home. Assembly lines are moving again. We've got to keep moving. 4 more years. We got more work to do. I've got a plan, and it's a real plan. Not a sales pitch. To grow the economy, create jobs, and build more security for the middle class. I want to send fewer jobs overseas and sell more products overseas. I want to invest in manufacturers and small businesses to create jobs right here in Virginia. Right here in America. I want us to control more of our own energy. Cut oil imports in half. Create thousands of clean energy jobs. I want every child to have the same chance at a great education than Michelle. Bring down the cost of college tuition. right here doing some nation building here at home. That's the agenda you need. That's the agenda we need. That's how we strengthen the middle class. That's how we'll keep moving forward. And in 18 days, you're going to have a chance to say whether we keep moving forward.
Yes.
In 18 days, you can choose between top-down economic policies that got us into this mess or the middle class out policies that are getting us out of this mess.
Yeah.
In 18 days, you can choose a foreign policy that gets us into wars with no plan to get out.
No.
Or you can say, let's end the Afghan war responsibly. Let's bring our troops home. Making sure that we're building America. In 18 days, you can let them turn the clock back 50 years for immigrants and gays and women. Or we can stand up and say, we are a country in which everybody has a place. No matter where you are, no matter what you look like, no matter where you come from, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, gay, straight, able, disabled, we have a place for everybody. Everybody's got a place. That's what's at stake, Virginia. That's why I'm asking you for your vote. I believe in you.